Hey everyone, I just got back from meeting a stranger on the Classifieds ad over a couple of Game Boys that he was selling. It was two Game Boy Colors and a Game Boy Advance, and I thought it would be a fun idea to just kind of do a little haul to show you what I picked up. Now, a little bit of my past. For one of my birthdays, I received my Game Boy Color, and it was yellow and had little Pokemon around the bezels of the screen. And like a normal person, I figured I'll just sell it to get the newest edition, the silver. I got a silver Game Boy Advance. So I sold my Game Boy Pokemon Color, and I really regret it now, but you know, back then I didn't know that I would have such nostalgia and this weird need to collect and preserve anything Nintendo. And so I sold it, and I also sold my Pokemon Gold, and I beat myself up about it every day. But I'm slowly making up for it by frantically searching the classifieds for any old Nintendo hardware or memorabilia, and I'm slowly building up my collection. And I recently decided that it would be a really fun project to collect all the different colors of the Game Boy Color. Now, I know that they did a couple of special editions that I'm probably not going to worry about, at least right now, but I want to get at least all the main Game Boy Color colors. I think it'd look really nice on like a shelf or something on a display, and I'm excited. Let's let the hunt begin. So this Game Boy Advance SP is actually mine. It's how I do all my Game Boy gaming, I guess. And the SP is clearly the best way, in my opinion, to be playing Game Boy games because it's the first Game Boy that has a backlight, if you don't count the Game Boy Pocket Light that was only released in Japan. And it also, another great feature is it is the first Game Boy that charges instead of uses batteries. Now, I just ordered some rechargeable batteries for my new acquired Game Boy so I can play on those, but as of right now, if you're just looking for a way to go back and play all your old Game Boy games, the Game Boy Advance SP will play any Game Boy game that was older than this. It won't play DS games, obviously, but in my opinion, this is the way to do it. So you can see right now I have Pokemon Rescue Dungeon, Red Rescue. That's a little teaser for the next casual reviews. Next up, I wanted to show you this Game Boy is the Atomic Purple. It's probably the Game Boy color that you're most familiar with. It was probably the most popular, and for a good reason, because it's like this purple translucent. You can see the circuits on the inside. This one I did not acquire from the Classifieds. This I actually inherited from Autumn. It's her old Game Boy Color, and I'm really grateful and happy that she held on to it for this many years. She actually had a couple of Game Boy Color games as well. Turns out I sold all mine like a dummy. But we'll test it out. We'll test out all these Game Boys with my copy of Dr. Mario. Just make sure that it works. Oh man, that jingle is like nostalgia. So we got Game Boy Color. Like I said, let's turn the volume all the way up. Like I said earlier, there's like there's no backlight, which kind of stinks, and it's a battery pack. But the battery cover is completely intact. I'm gonna turn this off, so that works. And she actually kept this in really good condition. There's not a whole lot of scratches on the screen. And one thing that I usually see broken with these old Game Boys is this battery cover. Usually kids will just play around and they'll pop this part off, and the battery cover won't stay on after you pull this little notch off. So she actually took really good care of this Game Boy Color. It's actually in really good condition. So this one I ended up getting from the Classifieds ad. It's the yellow Game Boy Color. And this is similar to the one that I had earlier, but right here was a little Pokeball, and then there was like a Pikachu and a Jigglypuff. This one, I mean, it seems a little dirty, but it seems like I can clean it up. Looks like the sticker is rubbing off. I might just completely take that off because it looks messy. One of the reasons why I was impressed with these and I purchased them is they all have this battery cover that I was talking about earlier. The battery case looks like the spring is a little bit bent. We can straighten that out, no problem. Screen does have a couple scratches. It looks like they were eating like Flaming Hot Cheetos or something over this. Buttons do feel a little bit sticky, almost like they spilled juice or something over it. Not the end of the world. I think I'll be able to clean that up. They're not mushy, at least, so that's always a good sign. Let's test it out with our Dr. Mario. So let's pop some batteries in. And I did test these all out initially, but you know, I'm in a stranger's house and he's just watching me test these all out, so I was kind of in a hurry. Now I can take a deeper look at what exactly I purchased. So I know that it turns on. Perfect. Sound's working. Seems to be pretty good. I think I'll be able to clean this one up in pretty good condition as well. Now let's move to the Turquoise Game Boy. This one, screen seems dirty, but not scratched in any major way. There's gunk up at the top of the screen again. It just needs to be cleaned up. The buttons feel maybe a little mushy, but they're not sticky or anything like that. They're still serviceable. Classifieds, you're never going to get anything brand new if you're going for the authentic thing. Let's just pop in some batteries. The sticker is completely off. I kind of like that look better. Like, I'd rather have no sticker at all than half a sticker like the yellow one. The inside battery case looks really nice. Another problem that I see with some of this old hardware is you'll get batteries that leak over time because people just leave in their batteries and then it sits in their closet for years and years and years. And eventually these batteries can explode. So you'll see like a bunch of calcium buildup on the springs, and it looks like that's not the case for any of these. So we'll pop in the batteries here. Yeah, the back is actually in really good condition. On. Oh, we're gonna need a game. We're gonna need our Dr. Mario. Oh, do you see how the Nintendo kind of gets messed up? That's a problem I always had with my Game Boy Color. And then you have to do this trick where you blow into it. I do have some electrical cleaner spray that I want to clean up the pins just a little bit. I think that will end up helping a lot. There we go. Okay, working as sound's working. Maybe a little bit mushy, but otherwise it's still working. I think I'll be able to clean both of these up really well and add to my collection. Before I move on to the Game Boy Advance that I purchased, I just want to point out right here, the colors in the color are actually all the different colors of the Game Boy Color. And color's starting to sound really weird because I'm saying color a lot. But there's the red, there's actually two purple, so we have the atomic purple, and then there's a more solid purple. There's a green, there's a yellow, and there's a turquoise. So right now I have one purple, one yellow, and one turquoise. I only need 3 more of the main colors, and maybe someday I'll be able to find that Pokemon color again. So this is the Game Boy Advance that I purchased. I see this color probably the most as well. I think the translucent is just a really good way to go. I really hope that the Switch Joy-Cons come in a translucent color someday. Just looking at the quality here, screen has a couple scratches. It does look like it was dropped at one point or time. Looks like there's some scuffs right there. But the battery cover is intact. It looks nice and clean. Doesn't seem like it's too big of a deal. The buttons actually feel really good. The buttons feel brand new, actually. I don't feel any flaw in here. So let's put in the batteries and see if this one works. This time we'll use our Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Red Rescue team. Looks like it needs to be cleaned out just a little bit. Hold on. Game Boys, in my opinion, were always just a little bit finicky. You had to get it just right. So it seems to have trouble detecting the game. Let's try a couple more times here. Okay, let's try it out. Perfect. Gling. Come on. Uh-oh, looks like this one is not working as well as I intended. Looks like we're stuck here. I'll probably have to mess with this guy just a little bit. That sucks. Oh well. I'll have to see what's going on with this. It seems a little more finicky than the Game Boy Colors, like some more wear and tear. Maybe with some electrical cleaner it'll work just a little bit better, but... Oh, okay, so we got through. we got through to the main screen. We'll be able to play some Red Rescue. I'm hoping if I just clean out the pins, this one will work a little bit better. But this one has me just a little more concerned than the Game Boy Colors. They seem to be working just fine. The sound is really nice. I think it actually sounds louder than the Game Boy SP maybe, but we'll turn that off. Okay, so this one's gonna need just a little more work than the Game Boy Colors. Oh well, that's what happens when you buy this old used hardware. It's just one of the things you gotta deal with. I actually like the Game Boy Advance feel. It's pretty comforting for the hand. I like it better than holding the Game Boy Advance SP. My hands do feel a little bit more cramped, but I do like how compact the SP is compared to the Advance. I hope someday I'll be able to recover my Silver Advance. I remember playing a lot of Castlevania on this bad boy, so I'm excited to dive more into this, and I look forward to showing you guys any more hauls that I get over time. Eventually I'd like to collect all the Game Boys and Game Boy Advances and just have them all in a row. That's the real Nintendo geek in me talking. Well guys, there you have it. That's all I picked up today. I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll certainly let you guys know next time I pick up some more hardware. I really love geeking out about this kind of stuff. I love collecting it. It's just fun. I think it'd be fun to have all the Game Boy Colors just in a row, and maybe then I'll move on to the Game Boy Pocket. I've never had the original Game Boy. All the Game Boy Advance, I think these systems are just really fun, and it's just a nice little hobby. But I will let you guys know next time I pick up some new hardware. That should be it for now. Thanks for watching. Bye!